basic medical ethics, children and pregnant women, really, that should really grab the heartstrings of even the hardened vaxaholics, really. So, I mean, the people that really upset me the most are the ones that do listen to me and say, absolutely, Dave, you're right. It makes absolute sense. And then you ask them the simple question, are you prepared to speak out? Bearing in mind we're talking about your patients, your patient safety. And they say, oh, well, we see what's happened to you, admire your bravery. And, the GMC have been after you, NHS England have been after you. And, I don't really want to put myself through that. And I've got a mortgage. Well, newsflash, I've got a mortgage as well. I've got a family, I've got 4 children, but I took an oath. And I mean to stand by that oath. I don't know how much the oath means to 99.9% of my colleagues, but they must be seeing what I'm seeing. And it's just cowardly as far as I'm concerned. And that's what I spent a lot of time the last couple of weeks. That's why I've had a second wind in my interviews of calling these people out, because it can stop this tomorrow. If all the nurses and doctors just stood up and said, stop, there's absolutely no need to vaccinate children to start with, pregnant women, but, healthy adults. What happened to, the healthy herd immunity or natural immunity? Obviously that doesn't make Big Pharma a lot of money, but we could stop it tomorrow. So I just urge any viewers that are medical or on the fence that you need to remember that history will not be too kind to you when you look back. Things like thalidomide, you look back 2 years later, that was marketed as safe and effective. I mean, this is thalidomide on steroids, really. There's going to be repercussions for this. And you've got to choose which side of the fence you want to sit on. Somebody who stood up for their oath, patient safety, and, spared half an hour just to get up to date with the statistics each night. And, join me in this fight, because in the UK, there's probably about 15, 20 of us speaking out. All of us have had a hard time with it. Yeah. And all we're trying to do is be the model doctors that we were trained to be. And all the other people skulking around in the shadows and tapping you on the shoulder and saying, oh, I do agree, but I just don't want the drama, really. I'm just coasting to. And I had that the other day. I spoke to a 66-year-old doctor, completely agreed with everything, but just said, so close to retiring, Dave. I'll work with you on this particular matter, but just, I need my pension. To me, I mean, that just smacks of career doctor, the same as career politician. I keep saying to people, when you have your shower in the morning, you're getting your scrubs on or your nurse's tunic, look yourself in the eyes and say, why did I become a nurse? Why did I become a doctor? What are my aims for today? That you want to make people better, help them. Well, do that self-same thing and stop vaccinating people that don't need to be vaccinated. And remember, the disease we're vaccinating against now is a kind of pussycat compared to, even if it was anything, it's fizzled out, basic virology, it's fizzled out to the dying embers of a pandemic. Why are we chasing these children? Why are we chasing people that you would not normally chase with vaccines, particularly experimental ones? So that's what I ask of my colleagues, and just appeal to them to speak out and do the right thing.